Very recently, Marquise Jackson, age 25, who happens to be the estranged son of 50 Cent, has recently come under fire after claiming that the $80,000 in child support that the rapper paid each year was nowhere near enough to support his way of life. Furthermore, he publicly stated that he would pay his father over $6,000 just to spend more time with him. So stay tuned to find out all the need-to-know details that you certainly do not want to miss. First up, one of the rapper 50 Cent's sons has recently claimed that his father didn't pay enough in child support. So what exactly went down? Let's take a look. It is well known that 50 Cent and Marquise Jackson, his eldest child, do not get along. Hip-hop supporters, however, are defending 50 against his son's most recent comments despite their fractured relationship. The rapper, whose real name is actually Curtis Jackson, recently made headlines when his 25-year-old son Marquise spoke out against the $6,700 per month in child support he got from his well-known father throughout his childhood during an Instagram live chat with vlogger Choke No Joke. His estranged son stated, "I'm not saying that I want a Lambo. All I wanted were socks. The cost of basketball socks is $12. I shouldn't be in need of anything, am I right?" Now, when he said this, Choke No Joke questioned his age. However, Marquise quickly responded, saying it doesn't matter about his age. He continued, "That's a broad question. I shouldn't be in need of anything. If you aren't going to be there physically and emotionally but are traveling to earn your money, right?" Referencing how his father chose his career over him, essentially. The vlogger then inquired as to whether 50 Cent at least provided his eldest son with child support as a result. Marquise replied, "Child support? I guess. Came around when I was 12 or 13 or maybe 11, he continued. 10 years of child support. It was about $1 million bucks, or at least that's what he, aka 50 Cent, claims it was. But Marquise claims that they were receiving $6,700 a month. Choke No Joke asked him if $6,700 is not enough to purchase socks. Marquise then quickly dispelled the vlogger's doubts by outlining why growing up as a child of a well-known rapper required more than just $6,700 per month. Marquise remarked, "You're comparing my situation to yourself. Don't do that. You're discussing a person who had issues with everyone, so you can't just live in any neighborhood." He continued, "$81,000 is not a lot of money. We can't just live anywhere." Marquise then explained that 50 Cent seemingly has beef with everybody, making various different areas dangerous for his family, despite 50 not even being around. Now, following all of this drama, Choke No Joke raised attention to the conflict that child support can create between families while posting the interview on his Instagram. And of course, this is a prime example. However, following all of this coming out, many people have also used social media to condemn Marquise for allegedly fighting with his father about child support. According to some, $80,000 per year is more than enough for child support, and it appears as though Marquise's mother is merely speaking through her son when he makes these public claims. But what do you think? Is he just being spoiled, or should 50 fork out more money for his children? Additionally, after making these claims, Marquise Jackson publicly stated that he would pay the rapper to spend time with him. Marquise Jackson then poked fun at people hating on him after sharing his annoyance about his father's child support obligations. In an Instagram live debate with Choke No Joke, Marquise Jackson argued that 50 Cent's monthly payments of $6,700 was insufficient. He also promised to pay $6,700 to his rap father in order to spend time with him. The rapper's eldest son posted on social media, "Since y'all think $6,700 is so much money, please tell my pops I will give him $6,700 for only 24 hours of his time so he can do everything I wanted to do with him as a kid." It was paired with a picture of Marquise Jackson lounging on the ground with the words "entitled" written in cash. Now, he has of course received a lot of backlash for this and his claims against his estranged father. Is he being a bit too greedy? Do you think $6,700 a month for one child in child support is more than enough? Let us know. Now, this had us thinking, what other rappers and celebs have to pay hefty child support amounts? Let's take a look. Child support is the second most common reason for rappers to experience avoidable financial pressure. Some of our favorite MCs struggle to pay the astronomically high amounts of money judges enforce them to pay in support of their children. Let's look at some of the biggest child support payments among rappers and celebs. First up, in no particular order, Russell Simmons. Before divorcing in March 2006, music entrepreneur Russell Simmons and reality star fashion designer Kimora Lee were wed for 10 years. Both parents of the former couple's 2 children, Ming and Aoki, are said to get along well. According to reports, the co-founder of Def Jam has agreed to give his 2 children $20,000 per month in child support until they turn 19. Simmons further consented to provide each of them $60,000 for a brand new car whenever they are old enough to drive. Next up, Flavor Flav. After being $111,186 behind on child support payments, Flavor Flav almost went to jail. The rap legend avoided jail time by writing a check for $25,000. However, until the debt has been settled, Flav must pay an additional $1,200 on top of his regular payment. Speaking on the subject, Flav said, "Whatever the media may say, I am a decent parent to all 7 of my kids. Never will I allow my my family to go without. Another rapper who pays a lot in child support includes Scarface. After failing to pay $123,000 in child support, Scarface was in prison from October 2010 to August 2011. When asked about the subject by a Rap Fix presenter Sway, Scarface replied, "In the system, when your kids become older and you pay all this money direct and it's time for the money to stop being issued out, they going to want to appeal because there ain't no more money coming in no more. They can then claim that you didn't pay anything, so that's how things stand." Next up, rapper Chief Keef. In 2013, Chief Keef was dealing with a flurry of litigation as he awaited the conclusion of a 90-day California rehabilitation stay. A Cook County judge ordered the GBE leader to pay a large lump sum of $25,000 and monthly installments of $2,500 after DNA evidence showed that he was the father of a 10-month-old child. Last year, Keef was involved in similar litigation involving a different child. In that instance, he had to make an $11,000 payment. Ludacris also pays a significant amount in child support. Several months after having a daughter, Kai Bella Bridges, with Fuller last December and failing to pay child support expenses, Ludacris reportedly lost a legal battle with Fuller. According to reports, Luda spent more than $5,000 per month on pet care, yet she made an effort to ignore Fuller's request for help. He argued in court that he was poor and that the development of Fast and Furious 7 was halted due to the death of actor Paul Walker. Nevertheless, following the Georgia State Court's ruling, Bridges is required to pay Fuller $35,000. Now, these aren't rappers, but these are some of the largest celeb child support payments we found on the internet. First up, Mel Gibson. According to ABC News, Mel Gibson had an estimated net worth of $850 million in 2011. He was mandated to pay $30,000 a month in child support to his ex-wife, Oksana Grigorieva. Daughter Lucia now receives $360,000 annually, an increase from the initial $20,000 per month she got following their divorce. According to TMZ, the Russian pianist initially requested the court for $100,000 monthly child support payment. Gibson allegedly offered her a whopping $15 million if she remained silent and didn't distribute contentious recordings of the Braveheart star. However, everyone is aware of how that ended. Next up, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, the troubled actor, is said to have a net worth of $220 million, but at one point he was paying 2 child support payments totaling almost $161,000 per month. He gave his ex-wife Denise Richards about $80,000 for their children Lola and Sam, and he gave his ex-wife Brooke Mueller the same amount for their twin sons Bob and Max. Sheen reportedly pays his estranged wives and children $80,000 per month in expenditures, with Mueller and Richards accepting a decrease of $40,000 each in 2016, according to TMZ. And finally, none other than Eddie Murphy. The comedian has 10 kids from different ex-wives, so it's safe to assume he pays out a sizable amount in child support each month. However, the only amount publicly known is what he pays to Mel B, a former Spice Girl whom he dated for 9 months in 2006. Eddie Murphy was made to pay Angel's mother $73,000 a month after a DNA test established that he was Angel's father. The total payment will be more than $15 million throughout the years because he will continue to pay that sum until Angel becomes 18. Now, he also has 2 children with his current partner, Australian model Paige Butcher, 5 with his ex-wife Nicole Mitchell, a son with Paulette McNeely, and a second son with Tamara Hood Johnson. He also has 2 children with Nicole Mitchell, another ex-wife of his. Now, how much the actor, worth $175.7 million, spends for the children of his 2 other ex-wives is unknown. And there you have it, everything you need to know about 50 Cent, how his oldest son has slammed him publicly for not paying enough child support, and why this amount was not enough. Now make sure to let us know your thoughts down below, and as always, thanks for watching.